Rule Fusion day number 4. Hopefully you guys are still on track. I was about to make a big mistake. I was going to push in the champion training event thinking if I do this, then I can skip a tournament, or maybe I can even skip the champion training tournament later on. But then I remembered you still don't want to do that because some tournaments are better than others. You have effectively better rewards for less, and I will help you guys understand all of that before you make your decision. So before we get to this, two things. Number one, I am streaming tonight, 7:30 Eastern time on Twitch. Show up. You can use your loyalty coins on tickets for giveaways, or you can accumulate your loyalty coins. Basically, every 10 minutes you are on my stream, you are getting loyalty coins and channel points, and you can spend those for something of your choosing. But tonight will not be a gem giveaway. It is instead going to be not deals, not that deal. No, nope, still don't want that one. Okay, thank you. We're gonna be giving away a starter account, but this starter account is a little bit special here because it has better Void champions than my own account. It has a Madame Ceres, it has a Psylar, it has a Seer, Cold Heart, a Bellower, there's even a Basher, there's even a Sepulchre Sentinel, which I don't have. This is kind of like the biggest joke, because literally it has champions I really want. But guys, we're giving this away tonight, so if you're just starting out, maybe you haven't started playing the game yet, this is a great time to perhaps start with a great account. So again, 7:30 Eastern time on Twitch. All right, so here we are on my own account. Let's do the quick recap first. Classic Arena takedown to do today, and Champion Chase tournament to do today as well. So we're going to be opening some Void shards tonight as well on stream. We're going to be doing some of my shards and some viewer summons as well. Then for the events, we're pretty much on track here as well. But yesterday I said screw the plan, I'm spending, which is all right because I was trying to do the missions. But then I thought, hey, I'm so close to getting the 3rd milestone here, might as well push for this. Heck, maybe even push all the way to 14,000 points. But I want to get back to that in a second. So also here, the artifact enhancement, I completed it fully. I spent a ton of silver yesterday to do this. Again, that was for the missions, all right? So it was not for the fusion. And then Dungeon Divers event, kind of the same concept here. I also want to try and finish it because there's a Void shard so close, right? So I might as well do that today. Again, this is not needed for the fusion. So my plan has yet again changed a little bit, but perhaps for you guys, you want to stick to the original plan. For example, I ended up getting a lot of fragments earlier, right? I spent, therefore got things faster. It cost me gems, but I could have just waited and got them for free anyway because I'm going to have more free energy over the weekend. But I'm quite happy with this because you know, I can literally take a weekend off here in a sense, right? But I'm still not going to push for the extra 5 fragments in the champion training event because I don't think it is worth it. All right, even though we've generated a lot of food right now in the champion chase tournament and whatever you had before, the rest of the food is going to come during the summon rush. But if you're like me, you don't have a ton of ancient shards left, you're most likely going to use a ton of your void shards today, you're probably going to be left with sacred shards. So 2 sacred shards here for the summon rush is not going to get me a lot of food. So don't use all your food today is what I'm saying. I still believe you want to do the champion training tournament over the champion training event. Number one, it has to do with the way the fragments are done. All right, so if we break these down, and let's say you get all the ones I said you would be getting, sorry, not this one right here, right there, boom, 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 boom. This puts us at 90. All right, so the whole point about pushing here for the last milestone would be a 100. Right on the dot. All right, but if you don't do this one and instead you do this extra 5 right here, you're still forced to push in the champion training tournament, and it's most likely going to be 10 fragments anyway, therefore giving you an extra 5 useless fragments. However, what we don't know is how this summon rush is going to be made. It's usually 20 fragments. Now it's 25, so we might have a 5 10 10 or 5 5 15. Knowing Plarium, it's not going to be an even number to allow you to, let's say, skip more, right? So even if you do this one and you decide I'm going to skip instead, let's say, a tournament, and I'm going to try and do more of the champion training tournament, that could work. But I still don't believe you want to skip the dungeon, any of the 4 dungeons. I think they are better overall to do. I still believe skipping the champion training event is better because of this right here. The simple fact that for 10,000 points here, you can get a legendary tome. If we look in the game right now, right, for 10,000 points, you're not getting a legendary tome. Even though you made it halfway here to about 4,350, you technically are still going to spend 10,000 points in the tournament to get a legendary tome, effectively meaning those are equal. But the difference with the tournament is that you can potentially also get some really good relentless gear, not to mention perhaps another epic book, all right, and some charms which you will need for the missions, all right. So again, I believe that the tournaments are always a little bit better. Odds of you finishing first, very low. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm saying it never really happens to me, but there's that rare occasion where it might. Kind of the same thing for the tournaments here. You don't want to skip them because one, they have decent rewards in there, but also you can finish first and get, again, more relentless gear. And let's face it, the relentless gear in this game is really, really important. Therefore, I would strongly suggest that you stick to the plan that I laid out, all right? So all the extra points that I generated for myself in the champion training tournament the event right now, I feel it's a little bit lost. This extra food, I could have just kept it for the tournament, but I really wanted to progress in those missions. Here's another tip for you guys. However, when you have these events opened up, even if you complete it, you are still generating mission points above the last milestone value, all right? So the extra 400 points here that I've gained from the artifact enhancement event, we're still counting towards that mission to generate like 15,000 event points or tournament points. So that is something to take into consideration. You do not need to do only the ones that are open. Hopefully that can help you guys better determine what you want to push on. So I'm going to keep doing some dungeons, maybe finish a little bit of food, but I certainly won't be burning all the rest of my food. Start hoarding that for the tournament. That was today's message. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.